Hi, I'm Ruth Weisberg for Philly Creative Guide, coming to you from the draft room at Citizens Bank Park. We're here at the home of the Philadelphia Phillies, and this month's creative personality is Dave Abramson. Dave is the chief engineer for the Phils. He's been in broadcasting and TV production for 39 years. He's been with the Philadelphia Phillies since 1983. So it's safe to say that when it comes to baseball and television, Dave is a real whiz kid. Yeah, I stayed up all night thinking of that. Dave, there's actually two games going on right now at the park, the one being played on the field and actually the one happening in the Phillies scoreboard control room.
It's quite an operation. It's substantially bigger than it was at the old vet when we moved over here. We really expanded what we wanted to do. We added equipment, we had a brand new facility to work with, and we created a really grand presentation, we think, night after night after night, and we're constantly fine-tuning it, too.
It's not just a matter of coming to the stadium for a baseball experience. You're actually trying to create a TV experience here for the fans.
Well, we try and treat it actually like our own small broadcast. All our crew mostly works in broadcast as freelancers in one way, shape, or form. There's a handful of us that work full-time for the Phillies, but we pattern ourselves. We've learned and stolen from the best out there. We try and create an experience that no different than what they might see at home.
Watching you in the scoreboard control room, I noticed a certain zen, a certain calmness there.
Well, the worst control rooms are the panicky control rooms with people yelling and screaming because you just can't concentrate on what you're doing. And we've created this atmosphere where each operator bears down on what they're doing. If they have a question or a problem, they speak up. If they have some spectacular shot, they speak up. But it's not a yelling, screaming atmosphere by any stretch, which makes for better concentration on your product in the end.
Well, you've got quite a few years of production experience.
I held the flashlight for Edison.
Okay. So how did you make the leap from that side of things to engineering?
When I started in television, it was an engineer's medium, really. I was in production. I was pushing a black and white camera around. But all along, I had an electronics background in high school and so on. And the engineers at the station out in Illinois were wonderful to me. They showed me how this stuff worked. And I just slowly picked it up and kept it in the back of my head. Now that I've moved over to the engineering side, I understand what production wants, what they're trying to do. Now I can easily create the engineering atmosphere that they need to do their part of the show, which is just a ton of fun for me.
There's such a buzz in the air when there's a game being played on the field, as there is right now. But what's your favorite time of the day here in the park?
I wish I could figure a way to charge admission to people and allow them to come in here at 4:30 in the morning. And especially in the middle of the summer when the sun's just starting to come up, it is a gorgeous time of day down here. The field is all covered in dew. There's work lights on so you can see what's going on, and the sky's just starting to change color, and it's a dead calm, and it's gorgeous.
Okay, Dave, play ball with this one. People would be surprised to know what about you?
People that don't know me would be surprised that in the middle of all this digital technology, I'm probably one of the great collectors of antique television sets.
You call them your mahogany monsters.
My mahogany monsters are true. It's a lot of fun for me to just tinker around with those wonderful old things because digital's a great thing, but there's nothing fun about digital. It's okay, a bunch of ones and zeros that work or don't work.
But there's something about an old television.
Nothing better than the glow of a warm tube.
You have a great gig. Did you ever think you'd be like doing this? It's like, some kid from Rockford, Illinois winds up here doing this.
Well, on the great gig part, check back with me after about an 11-day homestand at 14-hour days. You're in September, you're kind of cross-eyed by then. It can be a long, long day, but it's so enjoyable. And for me, it's broadcasting. It's another show to get on the air. It's a baseball game, but it's a show you get on the air. 7 o'clock, this thing goes whether you're ready or not. So be ready.
Thanks, Dave. From Citizens Bank Park, I'm Ruth Weisberg for Philly Creative Guide. Thanks for watching.